Hello everyone, I'm here with another process video. Today I'm working in my TN that is about books, and if you've been following along, this is the TN that I'm using. And if you noticed before, I didn't have washi here. I actually had to add that because one of the staples popped open kind of and left a little hole right there. Hopefully you can see that. So in order to keep it from ripping more, I'm trying this and just hoping that it stays together. Otherwise, I'm moving on to my next book, and I have my photo here. It's called Golden State by Michelle Richmond, and this is one where I finished it, but I'm not really sure what I thought about it. I didn't love it. I didn't dislike it. It was just kind of there, sort of in the middle, and there were some choices made in events in the book that I don't think were necessary. So take that with a grain of salt, but if you're interested in reading it, make sure you read the back cover or go on Goodreads and read a synopsis and see what you think before you read it. It was just a little bit different than what I anticipated. So that's my 2 cents on that one. For the background, I have already picked out this piece of paper because I like how it looks with the photo. That's why I have a matte cut already, because I knew I couldn't do that. So I need a background there. So I have that. But I am considering not using the whole piece because I want to be able to journal. And if I put this all in there, then I have to add another piece on top because you obviously can't see journaling on this. So I think what I may do is either cut it in half or rip it and just have a torn edge or something so that I have some white showing through. I've decided that I am going to tear this, I think. And so I'm just going to go about halfway, maybe a little more than halfway. There we go. And then this will be up at the top, and I'll have all this left for journaling. That will fit on there, and then I get to decide on embellishments. All right, so here's how the page looks so far. So I've attached this, I've got the photo on there, that's it. I know the majority of this will be for journaling, but I'm not opposed to putting some kind of an embellishment at the bottom if it works. And then I need to fill the spaces that are up here. When I went into my stash to find out what I could use as embellishments, I pulled out just my generic bag of different phrases that I have, and I actually found 2 that I think will work here. Life always happening and breathe. And that's because part of this, I don't want to give spoilers, but part of this involves kind of a traumatic event happening in a city. So it definitely means, life is happening, something somewhat unanticipated has come up, and now the city has to figure out how are they going to deal with it. And it focuses on one person in particular, but really the backdrop is, what's happening here. So I think color-wise, it's not perfect, but it's close to that green. And then this matches the birds in the background very well. And so I think I was thinking maybe I could tuck this one behind, but I don't know that that would work because this one's so long. So I think maybe I'll do that and then just kind of stack them like so. And then maybe I can get away with not needing anything here at all. Or if I do find something, maybe it'll be something small, puffy sticker or a rhinestone or something that I can just overlap on the left side. I have attached those 2 phrases, and I looked through my stuff again, and I don't really have anything that's this kind of burnt orangey color like the Golden Gate Bridge here. So that's not going to work. I think I'm going to have to stamp. And I think I have a color that's close to that. So that might be okay because I have plenty of stamps that I could work in here somehow. But I'm going to do a test of my inks to see if I have something that's close to that. And I'll see what happens. So I decided I'm going to keep the stamping pretty small, just so it can be kind of either right down here or right down here. And I'm going to use this set. This is called Well Read from Kelly Perky last year. And I want to just use the one that says fiction. Again, because it's short, it was fiction, not even historical fiction, just fiction. It takes place relatively in present day. So I think that's appropriate. So I tried 2 different colors here. I tried Cajun Craze, which was darker than I remembered, and then Tangerine Tango, which looked lighter than I remembered, but those were the closest I had, so I tried them. So this is the Cajun Craze, stamping it once. This is if I stamped it twice, so it's a little better, but still it's almost got too much of a brown tinge to it. This is the Tangerine Tango, which is a much better match. And the front of it to me looks much lighter than this, but I'm happy with the color that came out when I actually stamped it. That's pretty darn close. So I'm going to re-ink here and then place it at the bottom. I still haven't decided if I want to go left or right. So I'll ink up and then I'll make the decision. Okay, so since the orangey tone in the picture is more on the right side because that's where I had the photo placed, I decided to do the stamping more on the left side so that it will draw the eye diagonally. So I have that done, and I'm still debating. I feel like I need something up here just to add some shine or attention or something. It feels kind of flat to me and not super exciting. So I think I'm going to look through my stuff one more time and just see, you know, can I find anything to overlap here or fill this space or something? Otherwise, it'll just be journaling down here. So I went into my little container I have that's just kind of random embellishments. When I have things like that, I just throw them all into one little container that sits on my Raskog cart, and this was in there. And the colors are pretty perfect. The orangey tone matches the outside of the glasses. I've got bluish tone on the inside here. And so I think I want to just kind of overlap a little bit because since it is California, I figured that the sunglasses are appropriate. It fills that space, it's got good color, and then I can journal. All right, I have the glasses on there, but because I wanted a little bit more sparkle, shimmer, something to draw attention, I have pulled out my Jelly Roll pen here. This is a metallic silver. And I'm just going to kind of get it going over here. There we go. And hopefully, let's see if the camera will pick that up. Hopefully you can see, there you go, some sparkle in there. And I think what I'm going to do is there are some lines in the glasses here. And where that white line appears, I'm going to put a little bit of sparkle. And I'm a lefty, so I have to go this way. So there we go. And then over there as well. I love it. It adds just enough. Hopefully the camera will show. There we go. A little bit of sparkle peeking through on those sunglasses. All right, but I think this one is done. I don't really think I need to add anything else, so I'll do my journaling off camera, but otherwise it's done. Thanks for watching.